The Ministry of Health affirmed its readiness during today's electoral process by providing the necessary support for voters, where the ministry has also set a solid plan to secure the medical and health aspects by establishing several medical clinics in all electoral committees. As part of its medical preparedness, an operation room was established equipped with all means of communication to follow up on any update during the voting process.
This is the EMS department role during the election day, especially because we are in the month of Ramadan, this holy month. Our people fasting, and at the same time, this democratic parade that's going to happen, or it's happening during this month of Ramadan, and the role of our department to assure that people are in good hand and make sure that everybody goes to the elective days, and all the support that we give them as a Department of Emergency Medical Services through the Ministry of Health. We spread out our ambulance vehicles through all the election areas, schools, and we have centers that's near those election areas, and we try to provide clinics inside those emergency areas, especially that areas that's far away from the hospitals and the clinics. The area of election sometimes will be hectic, and the entrance and exit of this area requires for immediate emergency attention. So we make sure that the clinics are there to have EMTs, paramedics, personnel, male and female, and the Ministry of Health also provide nurses and doctors also to be able to be on that area of election if they need it. And of course, we have ambulance vehicles on the same area on the scene if the ambulance centers are far away from the election sites. Our rules to make sure that all our voters and electors well-being and their health is safe, and go through this day without any complications. And if there is any problems, then we can treat them on the scene in the election areas, or transport them to the nearest hospital to get the medical attention. Our advice for this day, especially for the people who are fasting and going to vote, make sure that you are taking your medication with you. Make sure that if you feel any dizziness, or if you're not feeling well, then it's okay. This is our religion. It's a merciful religion. It doesn't make you fast if you are not feeling well. So you have to make sure that if you're not feeling well, you have to break your fast and hydrate, drink water. And of course, if you are one of the people who have chronic diseases such as blood pressure or diabetics or asthma, make sure you let know whoever's around you that you have this kind of disease or illness. And if you can wear something that's noticeable for other people to know what kind of illness you have, such as like a bracelet or a tag or something like that, to notify others that you have this kind of illness. And of course, you have to make sure that when you are there, you're waiting for a long time, to look around you, see if there's any emergency personnel around you, just to locate them, just in case if you need them. And of course, there are volunteers also from the Red Crescent. They'll be around. And if you can see the areas where all the clinic inside the election area located, make sure you do that. And of course, ask for help if you need any help during the voting time or voting period. And of course, if you are outside the voting or election area, if you see any accidents or anybody who needs an emergency respond, please don't hesitate to call 112. And I hope everybody will have a great democratic day through this election.